Hello, I'm Debbie Bell Hosking for Finextra TV here at EBAday 2023 in Madrid. And I'm talking to Xavier Herrero of CaixaBank. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
So good to have you in the studio.
Nice to be here.
Absolutely. And we're talking request to pay.
Yes.
So may I ask what you are seeing in request to pay in Europe now, and what are your expectations for the near future?
I think that request to pay seems to be somewhat sleepy in Europe, but I think it's not so because I'm aware of many projects that are, I wouldn't say under development, but they are being considered by a lot of European banks. I've been talking with some technical providers and they've assuring me that there are some implementation process of infrastructure going on. So I think that in not so many time we're going to see a lot of initiatives coming to life. Maybe it's not this year, but I'm sure that later this year, at the end maybe, at the beginning of next year, a lot of things will appear and go to public, to go live.
Excellent. Within Europe. And of course, EBAday is here in Madrid.
Yes.
So I must ask where request to pay is currently in Spain, and also where does CaixaBank stand?
In Spain, I would say that, as it also happened with instant payments, I think we are front runners of this because there are some projects made at the level of Spanish banking community. They are joint projects, as we did on instant payments. They are run by EBAday, which is our technical provider, I would say, and some go live as soon as now, in next immediate months or weeks maybe. Obviously, not all the banks are going to join at the same pace, but I can announce, because it's gone public today, that CaixaBank is going to be the first one running this use case. We've already been homologated by the EPC, so that we can begin, and we are at the last phases of development and deployment. Obviously, we have been talking with many companies. I would say that more than 300 companies, in order to guess out about their potential interest on request to pay, because when you develop a use case based on request to pay, obviously it has to be useful for your customers.
And that brings me to my next question is, what needs to be considered when deploying a use case based on request to pay?
I would say that the first thing to be considered, obviously, as I was telling, is that it's useful for the customers. It's that they really wish it, because we're a company of services and we deploy services for our customers. So if it's not useful for them, it's useless, I would say. Then, as all new things that go live, obviously you have to explain a lot of things. It's new. They have to clearly know what they're dealing with. They have to clearly know what it is request to pay, what it is not. And also you have to teach, I would say, your business units in order to let them understand what it is. I think that this pedagogy of the product is a basic thing. And then talking with all the stakeholders in the market. And obviously there's a component of technology that you have to take care. Obviously, the requirements to go live are tough because they have to do. It has to be secure, so you have to carefully check all your internal systems in order to ensure that you are able to deploy them and to make this transaction sure, which is obviously a must. Not only faster, but sure. I think security, obviously, we know, it's a key point on everything. So I would say pedagogy, dialogue with the market, and enhancing of your systems. Because when you're deploying such kind of thing, obviously your systems are put into stress. So obviously you have to pay a close attention to them. I would say that that's the most important instructions we've learned on this journey in order to go live with instant payments. With request to pay.
Well, Xavier, it's been lovely, and thank you for sharing that journey with us, because it's good to hear about the pain points as well, and also it's great to hear the news that you announced today at EBAday. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much, Debbie.